welcome back. So I got home from work tonight and reached in the toolbox of locks that I got from DON'Z LOCKZ. Don, thank you so much for these locks. Of course, since I reached in that bucket or that toolbox, you guys know I pulled out a Lockwood. And of course, Lockwoods are my favorite. So looking forward to this. A beautiful mortise cylinder here, but kind of interesting. I've not seen anything like this before. Beautiful, shiny, chrome plated Lockwood, as you guys can see. Has that Lockwood keyway, but I do not have a key for it, which is fine because, well, it's the picking video. I do not have a back piece on this either, so I guess I kind of need to be careful with that. At any rate, I'm going to put it in the vise and see if we can get into it. Here, raise that up and move it that way. I had that leg in there from yesterday, so it's a little tight. Let's move this in. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lockwoods typically, that keyway I should be able to use my 50 thousandths. Okay, that's a problem. Apparently that is a rim cylinder inside of there, and it moves. Yeah, okay. I wonder if I can push that up. There we go. Yes, it is. Okay. This is just a beauty rim. Wow. So I have a Lockwood rim cylinder here that I'm going to put back in the vise and see what we got here. That's awesome. Okay. It's in there nice and tight. Okay, what I was saying is should be able to use my 50 thousandths. Pie bar in there, and I usually use very heavy tension on Lockwoods because they do usually have tapered key pins. And since I'm using heavy tension, I want to use the thickest pick I've got, which happens to be my homemade pick in 28 thousandths, so that'll work. Make sure it fits in there, and it does. I've used it on Lockwoods before. Let's zoom in for you guys. You can get a view of anything I got going on with this lock. Lockwoods are tricky. Anybody who tells you otherwise is not picking a whole lot of Lockwoods. They may have had one or two and they opened a little quickly, but most of the time these things are tricky. Here we go. I'm going to do what I always do, which is start in the back of a lock and pull forward and search for a binder. Okay. 2. Oh, hello. Okay, 2. Okay, I got a click. 3. Okay, got a click. I think I just overset 3 actually. I'm going to drop him back down. Okay, that was 3. Now 4 is bound. Okay, gotta click on him. 5, gotta click on him. Now I'm just trying to walk anything up. There it was. Okay, 1. Awesome, got her picked. Let's zoom out for you guys and we will gut this thing and see what we had inside of it. Felt all standard pins. Obviously didn't have any counter rotation or anything like that. Once I realized that it was all standard, that's when I started walking them all up. That's usually the easiest thing to do, is just kind of push on each pin a little bit until you feel a click or a movement on the core, because and I don't think there's not a back piece on this, so I need to get my pinning tray out over here. Yeah, a lot of times, especially with the standards and when they're tapered like that, if you just kind of walk them up and just slightly push on each one until you get a click or a movement on the core, it'll open for you that way. Let's use this one. Alright, key pins are up. Let's push this through and get these out. See what we got here. There we go. And I was right, it is a little 5-pinner, but we get to see what the bitting is now. Wow, pretty good bitting. Got a really low one and a couple highs. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's dump these. One is a very dirty tapered key pin. 2 is another tapered key pin. 3 is another tapered key pin. 4 is a definite tapered key pin. And 5 is a definite tapered key pin. In the everything's smooth up here, which is pretty normal for Lockwoods, stock Lockwoods, that is. And let's see what we had up top. I'm expecting all standard pins, but yeah, I've been surprised before. Okay, there was one. It is a slightly tapered key pin, or I mean driver, with a copper spring. Alright, come on. Is another. Yep, he's got a slight taper to him as well. Goes in like that. Yeah, they're all very slightly tapered, which makes oversetting very easy. Yeah, there's a taper on that. Alright, all these springs should be the same, being that it is a stock lock, and they are. So, alright, let's see if I can get my camera to cooperate, and we will show you these tapered pins. That one and that one are very good examples of the tapers. Nothing done upstairs. All smooth upstairs in the Bible. But let's zoom in and show you guys a good view of this, hopefully. Okay. Actually, that one's upside down. There we go. Come on, flip around for me. There we go. Alright. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. That might be as good as it's going to get. Okay, in one we had a tapered key pin. Actually, all of the key pins are tapered, and they're all standard. But if you'll notice in 4 and 5, they're very tapered on top. You can see that, especially on 5. That tapered key pin, and then all of the drivers were slightly tapered as well, not nearly like the key pins, but like I said, that is definitely an overset issue, and that is what causes them so, and their tight tolerances, which is what causes them to be so tough to pick. All copper springs upstairs. Thank you, DON'Z LOCKZ, for this awesome lock. It'll go nicely in my collection. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and don't break the law.